let's get right into this video.
This incident started with the calls for a male shooting at Buford's Bar on West 6th Street. Officers immediately transitioned, came over East 6th to West 6th Street, and were faced with the individual with the gun, and 3 of our officers returned fire, killing the suspect.
We received the call at 1:59 a.m. and within 57 seconds, the first paramedics and officers were on scene actively treating the patients. We had a total of 17 patients on the scene. 14 of those were transported to the hospital. 3 were pronounced dead on scene. Of the 14 patients that were transported to the hospital, 3 were in critical condition. As I said, our condolences go out to everyone that was involved, and we'll be back with more information in the future.
First and foremost, the first thing I'd like to say is my condolences. Prayers go out to those who are impacted by this unfortunate situation. I think it's a shame that these types of situations have become commonplace. Whenever I see things like this, it makes me question where we're at as a society. Why is this normal? Why does this happen again and again? And there are a few reasons that we could give. We could talk about the mental state of people within this country. We could talk about various things. Just what's become socially acceptable nowadays. There are various reasons, but I don't think any of those reasons are good enough to justify these things continuing to happen. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. So, I mean, I'm here speaking about this situation, and I'm thinking about what we can do moving forward. Me, obviously, I have no ties to the situation, but I think of the phrase, each one teach one. If you're looking at this and you feel like crashing out, you feel like going on a rampage, you feel like going on some sort of murderous spree, I say, 1, chill out, 2, find help, and 3, no matter what you're going through, it's not serious enough to go to these lengths. Because when things like this happen, it's something that you can't take back. It's not a video game, it's not a movie. I'm just thinking about back in 2007 or 2008, the Virginia Tech shooter. I remember he was someone who idolized athletes in the 90s. I think he posed almost like the main character from John Woo's Stranglehold. I don't know, man. Violence isn't something that should be taken lightly. And I also think that violence isn't something that should be utilized in such a way. I'm no pacifist, but I do believe in peace. I do believe in coming to terms with various situations peacefully. I think that should be a go-to prior to violence. But I think not everybody thinks that way. Not everybody thinks that way. People get caught up in their own world, feel like no help's available, and they're just under the world's thumb. So they have to crash out, come out, and do something big in the worst way. Or at least that's just my thoughts on the situation. I don't know if I can put myself into the mindset of the type of people who actually go through with this type of behavior. I think it's unacceptable, but it's just one of those things. It starts with the individual. It starts with the individual. So again, if you're someone who feels like the world doesn't understand you and you need to prove a point, I urge you to reconsider. Find a hobby, pick up that tennis racket, pick up a video game controller, take a trip to Tahiti, go to a basketball game, go to a baseball game, go swimming, go to the beach, pick up surfing. There's so many different things to involve yourself in this world. It doesn't need to come to this as often as it's come to this in the past few years. That's just my 2 cents. So if you like this content, go ahead and like and subscribe. We'll continue to talk about the serious as well as the not so serious. This just happened to be one of the more serious reactions. Peace.